Maybe.
Yep, maybe. Oh, you started.
Yes, I did. How you been, Alex? This is episode 200 of G&C.
I want to go home.
Great.
I'm scared.
But you are home.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
So
she just slowly does this to her webcam.
Away. We're off to a great start.
All the time.
Yeah, I love the privacy shutter. It's great.
I don't think I have.
You're like half.
I don't think we have. Yeah, we don't have that.
Oh yeah, because we have different webcams.
We have the $40 Best Buy edition.
Wait, who are these voices? Wait, who are these voices you're hearing?
I'm in your head. I'm in your head.
Are you in
my conscience?
We should probably introduce our friends for this episode. So, this is, as I said earlier, this is the 200th episode of G&C. Me and Alex have been doing this for almost 5 years.
Why?
Yeah, good question.
And you only just now got exposure.
Oh boy, but we thought it would be really cool because as a brand, G&C has expanded over the last couple of years, and we're part of a bigger network that we'll get into. We'll mention them later in the episode because they are a big part of everything nowadays. But as a studio creation group, we've expanded quite a bit. And I'd like to say for this episode that we've brought on both of the co-hosts of our additional 2 shows. We've got Thrak from 3DO. How you doing, Thrak?
Hi, I'm here. How are you, Bill?
Doing good. And
then it's snowing over here.
Oh, is it?
What?
Yeah, it's been snowing all day. It's crazy. Yeah.
My God.
It's not sticking to the roads or anything. It hasn't been that cold, but the grass and the roof and the cars and the zabbity zoobity. Yeah, the normal stuff. But I like it. Nice. I'm that weirdo who enjoys it.
For now.
You can have it right now.
Yeah,
I don't
that's fine. I mean, it might be coming your way.
No.
So
it's raining right now. We're gonna stick with that.
All right.
Yeah, it was. We also got Matt from Geek Addicts. How you doing, Matt?
Hola. How's it going?
It is going. It's been a month. We're already almost done with November, and it's going to be December pretty soon. I have yet to Christmas shop. I don't know what to do for Christmas. It's great.
I only just started shopping for my kids this morning. Good for me.
Yeah, I haven't done Christmas shopping yet either. I probably will in a week or so.
Yeah,
I like to get past Thanksgiving before I start thinking about that. So call me crazy.
I like to get a few things done before we hit this December, just because December is when it just becomes a hellhole out there. You'll go to a store and it's just pandemonium. I
just online shop. I don't go in stores.
True. Some things it's easier just to
same.
go in though. I like to get cards and bags and stuff for the gifts. I like to go in person. I remember last year I was going to get Alex a couple manga volumes last minute, and then I went into the Barnes and Noble and the line was through wrapped around the store, and I just said, the books you're already getting, Alex, are good enough. Sorry. And I walked out.
It's stuff she already has.
Classic.
No, but
how many volumes of One Piece do you really need?
Well, all of them.
I have all of them.
Zero.
Well, I have all the 3-in-1s. I still need the newest 3-in-1, which I don't think is out yet.
No, I think the last one came out right around Christmas last year, so it's been a while.
So I need another volume.
I need to get Xander some more of those. He's only up to Skypia.
Nice.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Still.
I just
quite a bit.
I just know there's a guy with I just know there's a guy with a straw hat and it's way too long. That's all I know.
No. It's pretty quick. You can do it in a day.
If I could pause fucking time, maybe.
What's funny is
there's a YouTuber,
Jinx.
Totally Not Mark, who does manga reviews, and he just put out a video recently where he tried to read all of One Piece in a day in 24 hours. And
he couldn't.
By the end, he just looked hollowed out.
It's kind of
imagine having to write that shit. Holy crap!
I mean, Oda's a machine. He's actually taking a break right now because his editors are telling him to.
Good.
It's kind of
isn't Netflix doing that? Like they're going to condense it or something, or Netflix is going to be like, here, we'll give you the stuff you really need, which is like maybe 30% of it, maybe.
Yeah, they're basically Kai-ifying it.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it then.
But with new animators.
I'll try it then.
Yeah, there's like a lot of, there's some stuff that's stretched out. I think we can agree after watching it. There's definitely some fights and stuff that probably could have been a little shorter.
Yeah, I mean, 200 episodes for the Wano arc. Like as good as the Wano arc was, that's a lot. It's a lot.
There was a lot of content though in the Wano arc. It's tough.
I'm not arguing that.
It could be shorter. It could be shorter. I agree. It could be.
I mean, yeah, like it just seems like it's just like, oh, it's like just pirate shit, and I'm like, that sounds awesome, but it's like
there's more than that.
Yeah, but like, but I like pirate shit. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, that's there too.
But it's like I see how long it is, and I'm like, I don't want to get sucked into this. No,
it's fine.
No, I still haven't watched all of Thrak. Okay, and Thrak isn't nearly as bad as this.
So I don't know. Trek's pretty long.
True, but like it's broken up a lot better, and it's not just one continuous story. It's just like each series kind of has its own thing. Yeah. So
it's actually kind of funny. Like Alex brought up One Piece. Going back to like the first episode of G&C, Alex actually makes the comment in it that she's going to start watching One Piece.
Yeah, I had not.
Oh, that's when you started.
Well, I watched it during it was still pretty much COVID times. So when I started watching it, so
yeah, because we started the show like right at the start of 2021, so we were still kind of in that weird, like the world was opening up again, but it was still kind of like it wasn't open, but it was.
21 was like it was like the people who were just saying like screw it at that point where people were just letting them be, and the ones who still wanted to stay in, they were still okay with letting them stay. It was basically like whatever dumb viewpoint you had, you were just going to be treated essentially. It wasn't like 2020, I mean, that's the thing, like when COVID happened, I was still working like my retail job, so my life didn't change at all.
Me and Matt worked through the whole thing.
Commutes got easier. I remember driving, it was nothing, and then like at the start it was like crazy busy. Like it was the busiest I've ever seen that place ever. And then for quite a few months, it was just absolute dead. So, and it was weird. It was very weird, but
what was fucking surreal was, I think at this point, Alex was already out of state, but like in like the dead of summer during 2020, the Plymouth waterfront was like a ghost town. It was fucking bizarre. That's a huge tourist spot in the summer.
Yeah, seeing all of that stuff like everywhere just being completely empty was very strange.
Alex was home a little bit during 2020 because she had come back because she was in Texas for a little while.
Yeah, well, my job had rotated me to Texas, so I basically lived there for a month because I moved there in February of 2020. And then I lived there in March 2020, and then the world fucking ended. And they were basically like, you should go home because we don't know if you're going to be able to like see your family if you don't leave soon. So I was like, shit. So I like literally had lived there for a month, and then had to move back home. And then they fired everyone in the program I was in, which sucked. So
you didn't get fired.
Yeah, at least you got out before that happened.
So when
honestly, who really wants to be in Texas in the summer?
No. Well, I was still working there, and I was renting the apartment still, and then they laid us all off while I was at home, but still stuck in my lease. So I was like, can you at least pay for the lease? And I had to like basically threaten them legally, and then they paid for it was bad. No,
so did they make you go home like right when everything shut down?
Yeah, basically right before everything shut down. And then I worked there for until June from home. And then in June they like fired everyone.
Yeah, because I remember Alex and our mother, they had to incognito like go down there to get all of her stuff and then get back to like Connecticut.
Mom basically flew down, and then we packed just the essentials from my apartment, and then we drove back because I didn't want to leave my car there. in Texas. So we drove back, and then like, yeah, it was.
That must have been a surreal drive.
Oh, it was a very like creepy, eerie drive. It was not a fun road trip.
How fast were you guys going? Because I know nobody was on the road to stop you.
We were going pretty quick. There was like, I remember like there was no cops, there's no anyone's like every time we stopped at the gas station, like everyone was like freaked out and everything because it was right when it happened. Like it was such a weird, very weird experience
because nobody knew what to do.
Yeah.
Like I was still in college at the time, and I was at college like the day they like shut everything down. And when we were in class, everyone was like saying, they're like, oh, we think they're gonna like, we're hearing they're gonna like shut the school down and go all online with all this COVID stuff. And it was just a lot of like chat. And then I came home that day and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's what they're gonna do. And I looked at my email and they said, yep, all online. Which weirdly enough worked out for me because I had set up my school schedule and my work schedule really like an idiot. Because I was just like, oh, I'll go to school for a couple hours and I'll go to work, or like I'll go to work for an hour, go to school, come back. Like I really booked myself into a shoot, and thankfully with the online, it cleared all that up. So it was much easier for me to get my degree because I could just do it on here. And of course, you know, I'm not admitting to this, but it was a lot easier to do courses online at the beginning of the pandemic. I'm not saying I did anything wrong, but you know.
No, it was new for everyone, so I think it's totally understandable.
Yeah. Though by the end of it, once I finally got my like current degree that I'm, you know, have with my current job, like they had all the kind of stuff set in place, like lockdown browsers and everything. They had learned.
Yeah, they learned real quick.
Like, well, according to one of my professors who was like the chair of like the accounting department where I got my degree, that apparently like some students were paying other students to do the tests for them and like claim the credit.
Oh my
And so,
God.
So there was a lot of weird, nefarious stuff going on.
That is crazy.
It was crazy, yeah.
I am kind of glad I graduated right before that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that you were in that, but I was like, whew, I'm glad I missed that. But also it really sucked that I was part of the group that most of the people lost their jobs.
Yeah,
it's really crazy. Me and Matt, it's like a completely different story because legit nothing changed for us because we just kept working. Like
you probably had to put on a mask. That was about it.
Only when we were walking to the bathroom, and that was pretty lightly enforced.
It was lightly enforced for about like the first half of 2020. Then one guy got COVID, and then it was strictly enforced for about 2 months, and then immediately everyone stopped caring again. And it was kind of like one of those things where they'd be like, if you're next to someone, put a mask on, but if you're at your machine, it didn't really matter because you were just by yourself. It was a weird.
We worked with a lot of old dudes who just didn't give a shit, so it really didn't matter.
Yeah.
Trust me, where I was, it was strictly enforced, but you know, you're working with the public still. You're constantly around people. I'm surprised I only got COVID one time. So.
I am still in the never got it club.
Well, or you got it.
As far as I know. As far as I know.
Well, Bill, you're a bit of a hermit, so it doesn't shock. Like my dad never got it, but my dad never leaves the house. So unless he absolutely has to.
The thing is, though, is like we were living in my apartment that I first started recording in, which was just a 1-bedroom, and we were sharing it while Bill first started working. I was legally living there. And like when he living there, and like I am shocked he didn't get it because there was no space, and like I had COVID, so I don't know how you didn't get it that one time.
Yeah,
because I very much had it.
My mom thinks she got it like in like January of 2020. Because in January she got sick and it was like and nobody knew what was wrong, you know. And then once when COVID hit, we're like she read the symptoms and was like, "Oh, that's what I had in January." So she got it like pretty fucking early. Wow. I don't know how she got it early, but
she started it. No, just kidding.
So, she went to Wuhan. Yeah.
She was cool, baby.
So I got really sick last year at one point, and I actually thought I finally got it. But I took 3 tests like back to back, and they all came up negative. So I have no idea. Like
you didn't have to take 3; just take 1.
I know. Well, I mean, I bought the pack, so I was like, might as well
save them.
I know false positives were always a thing, so it's kind of like I figured I'd try it. Just
true. Yeah. And
I
then
had it once. I had no symptoms at all.
Wow.
I remember when I got it, I was like, it was like 2 or 3 days. I felt really bad. And then for about like a week, I just had a mild cold, and that was kind of it. So my work stiffed me on the pay because even though I gave them an at-home test and like proof of it, they said that wasn't good enough. So they kind of stiffed me on that, assholes. But whatever, fuck them.
See, the worst I ever had, the worst I ever felt during that whole period was when I got the first shot. Like I was like out for an entire day after that, but then like other than that, I was fine. It was weird.
The vaccine didn't bother me. The booster did, because the booster
didn't do anything to me. It was weird.
Yeah, the vaccine didn't do anything to me. That was probably because I got it like right after because once I finally was like over all the symptoms, that's when they were like, oh, everybody can get the vaccine. So I just went ahead and got it. But when I got the booster, dude, it was like that next day I felt like I was gonna die. Like I was like curl up into a ball in the bathroom floor being like, is this how I die? And then the next day I had piggy sniffles. And then the day after that, I was fine. And then when they're like, oh, yearly booster, I'm like, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that to myself again.
No, I'm okay.
I got the 2 doses, and then I got like the 1, and then after that I was like, I think I'm good. Because like I mean, I haven't got it yet. I think I'm fine.
Yeah, I get a yearly cold around this time anyway, so
yeah.
See, I only get colds in the middle of summer.
I'll get them in summer occasionally, but that's if I like if it's like so hot, I just have a fan blowing in my face the entire time.
Yeah, I totally got the booster for sure. That happened.
No shot, just the booster. Who needs the starter deck when you have the booster packs?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I just want my Chimchar.
I think I made my first Yu-Gi-Oh deck out of nothing but booster packs. So I mean,
to be fair, the Yu-Gi-Oh deck I have here is just mostly randos I bought off eBay for like $10.
Fair.
And then I think mixed.
Well,
that's my deck, which isn't much. But
that's like a 90 card deck.
I don't play it. I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
My cards are like over there somewhere.
No, I think I got rid of my old deck, like a dumbass. But you know, you do what you. Because I bought the original Yu. No, I saw it. Because I bought the original Yu-Gi starter deck back in the day. Yeah, because I was like, I want this.
I had the Pegasus deck and all of his useless tune cards.
Yeah,
you thought they were so cool.
I know. I knew people who had the Pegasus decks, and they're like, "That was so cool." And I'm like, "Dude, but these cards suck."
Well, yeah, because you watch the anime, and you're like, "That looks so fucking cool," and then you actually read the card, and you're like, "This sucks."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Hell.
Relinquish was broken though.
True.
Like, yeah, he was.
You had to set him up a little, but like once you got him going, it was like, wow, this is stupid.
But I stopped watching the anime after they left Pegasus Island. So I'm like, I don't care anymore. I'm good.
When they started following the rules of the game.
Who fucking cares?
No longer fun.
Yeah, I've always had a love-hate relationship with anime. I love to hate it.
Yeah.
See,
there is some anime I like. There is
One Piece.
Did you ever get around to finishing Yu Yu Hakusho?
No. It's great. It's a great show. It's just my attention span is so bad. It's hard for me to keep up with shit. So, but it's a great show. I do really like the show though. It's just tournament arcs have always been a challenge for me, and they give you it like right at the start. So I'm just like, I know how it resolves. I just gotta get through it. But you know,
the one in Yu Yu Hakusho.
I'm trying to see how far I got.
It's pretty long. So
yeah,
you should watch the Deer Garbage show.
Oh, the one with the deer. I know about the deer.
I watched that recently. I think it's one of my favorite shows of the year. It was so stupid and wonderful.
That's how I felt about the vending machine show.
Well, honestly, this is better.
Reborn as a vending machine, show. I now wander the dungeon.
This is way better than the vending machine show.
I've heard that show's like legit good.
It's not bad. It's not like high class art or anything, but it
doesn't need.
It's incredibly self-aware.
Essentially it's like it knows isekais are stupid, so it's like let's just make it stupid.
I'll make fun of them all. I meant Bill. How many shows have you watched so far this year? I'm curious.
like 36, I think.
That's,
No,
nope.
I know you and Slade are gonna just make us look bad, so we're just I'm getting ready for it.
96.
Well, Bill and I got the majority of our watch list just from the past couple months.
Ask me how many shows I've watched.
How many shows have you watched, Thrak?
Fucking 0.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
96.
See, Thrak's
Well, I play video.
Yep.
I've beaten 95 games this year.
Okay,
I have a
that's
list.
fair.
That's
Yeah,
bad.
I got
see-
my AC list.
see,
No,
we have-
literally, this is the list. I keep track of all the games I've beaten.
Well, that's actually really funny because I have an
Fuck.
Stop
It's
throwing
I have-
it.
it's fine. Yeah, I'm at 95. I beat Tembo the Badass Elephant this morning.
I have an identical
fun
list for animes I've watched this year.
yeah. So
Ooh,
I
that-
I have a Word document on my computer where I like rank that, where I like don't rank them, but I give them like scores. Here, I
Yes.
just keep track of them. So
I keep a tally of the books I read every year.
Yeah. See, I just want 5 more so I can cross 100. So I can say I
That's
beat
what I'm
100
trying
games
to
in a year.
do.
Yeah.
I know,
I've been
Alex
watching
is-
so many 12 episodes.
And then when we hit January, I'll be like, here's the list. I'll show you all the list so you can make
Yes.
fun of me for the games.
You know what
choose to play.
You know what I think is going to be the real challenge though when we do the year wrap up is trying to figure out what the fuck my favorite opening and ending were, because that one's going to be rough.
Yeah,
Let's see.
There's a lot
I
of good ones out of the stuff I watched
so-
this year.
good questions would be like because there's some shows where I'm like, this opening and outro are too good for the actual show it's on. Like the show does not compare to the opening and outro.
So
yeah.
I just watched Ava this week, and that's how I feel about that show. That opening is way too fire for that show.
Oh wait, I'm a stupid. I did watch a full anime, Golden Boy.
Okay.
I haven't watched
I
it.
haven't
You
seen
guys
that
don't
one.
know Golden Boy? Oh,
Nope.
Oh,
I think I
oh
I think
boy.
I think I know it because you had brought it up to me and we talked about it after.
It's like 6 episodes. It's about a guy who's like just about to finish his college degree, and he's like, hey, I'm just gonna like quit and just ride my bike and just get into shenanigans. And he gets into shenanigans. Some of them aren't safe for work, but it's wholesome. It's hard to describe. You got to see it, but it is very strange. There's a woman who gets turned on by riding a motorcycle. It's a whole thing, but it's fun. I'm told the manga is trash, but the anime is actually really good. So it was
Okay.
6 episodes, and yeah, I made it through 43 episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, that's not bad. You got
Not terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We
was doing,
almost
like-
got through the Dark Tournament.
Yeah, I know. I'm almost there, but
The arc
Yeah.
after that one is so good. It's like my favorite one.
I know. I want to see what happens after the tournament because I don't know.
At some point next year, you'll probably pick it back up, and then
Yeah, I should. And then I'll finish it and be like, yo, it was good. I'll be like,
It's
you watch
actually-
more? No.
it's actually kind of
You could be
funny. Alex got me to watch a show called Solo Leveling recently, and
Yes.
I really did enjoy it. I wasn't expecting an entire like scene of nothing but like horny nurses, though, like lusting over the main
I forgot about
character.
Silent Hill 2?
No, these weren't those nurses. These were just regular nurses. But there's an entire like 10-minute like scene of them just lusting over the main character, and I'm just like, right, Anime.
Xenoblade 2.
yeah.
You know what show you got to watch, Thrak?
What?
Ghost Stories.
Oh god. Oh god.
Is that the one with the infamously bad dub?
Yeah.
No,
Infamously
it's
amazing dub.
Because I've seen compilations of the dub, and I'm like, that's amazing.
It's
Genuinely.
so
so
wonderful.
real.
Because at my old job, one of my coworkers was like, he was a big anime guy. In fact, I have his Crunchyroll credentials. I still have them. So he was trying to like get me into watching a lot of this shit. So he really recommended a show called Odd Taxi. He really liked Odd Taxi.
Heard of that
I
one.
just watched that. I really recommend it. It
Yeah,
throws you for a loop.
He loved it, and the way he described it, I'm like, that sounds like legit interesting. So
I recommend.
I'm
Yeah.
And
actually
the intro is a bop.
13 episodes.
So for Ghost Stories, a little sneak peek to next year, me and Alex are actually going to full on cover that show as like not a swap. We're going to just do a full on retrospective because we have to talk about that dub because holy shit.
Yes.
Like that's a
Let
good
me
dub.
know. Let me know when you guys do that one because I'd love to be there for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's no DBZ abridged, but
Bill
it's
needs
pretty
to
good.
watch. I just watched it, so.
Well,
Bill
here's the
needs
thing:
to watch
DBZ
it.
Abridged is
It's
self-aware.
intentionally funny, yeah.
This dub is
Yeah.
like, what the
Or-
fuck? Like,
or
how
if you've
did they-
got, have you guys ever seen Dragon's Ball P?
Yes.
Yeah, I know Matt has.
Carrot cake.
You're no real Super Saiyan. What do you mean, Virginia? I love that shit. What are you, gay? Yeah. When I was a child, he didn't invite me to his birthday party. You monster frisbee! The cake was delicious. It's so stupid.
You're gonna have to watch this now.
Cabbage.
It's the dumbest little 6-minute parody, but it's so funny.
And there's 2 of them. They're both great.
All right.
There's a little bit of outdated humor, but like not a huge amount.
Yeah.
That reminds
I
me.
think was it Oni? I think it was Oni did that.
Oh, maybe.
I don't remember.
It just reminds me of Yu Yu Hakusho, but like they replace I forget who they replace, but one of the characters they make Hank Hill. No, I think it's Kuwabara. They make Kuwabara Hank Hill.
Yes, yes, I love that.
You're not supposed to die. You're a Beshi. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Your ass.
You're a Beshi.
I need to watch that too.
Why does he have the spirit gun? I want that.
It goes so far too. Like I'm amazed how far they took it.
And it's wild how well Hank Hill's head like fits on Kuwabara's body. Like it looks.
Do you think Mike Judge likes anime? I feel like he does.
He might, for all we know. Mike Judge seems like a chill dude. So.
I love him so much. He's amazing. Like I love King of the Hill to death.
King of the Hill was different than most of the live action shows at the time.
It gets better.
The animes at the time.
It gets better as you get older, in my opinion.
Well, I still laugh. Yeah, the first scene is Bobby and Dale's son. They're trading action figures, and he's like, here, I'm gonna become a man. Do you want my Ross or my Chandler? And then he thinks about it, and he's like Chandler.
I can't think of I feel like a stupid idiot.
I'm blanking on it too. That's like me and my wife's like show that we just like we'll watch for a while and then we'll stop and then we'll come back to it. We've been on a watch through for that like literally since we got married. We're like halfway through it.
So I figure now we should probably we've waffled on enough. Hi, Alex. I said waffle again.
Stop! I hate that. I don't know why.
We'll pancake on. Let's pancake on.
French toast.
Yeah.
Burrito.
Joseph Gribble. Because he looks like red corn. Because he looks like red corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it. But anyways, so we decided to start this celebration. We do another Q&A. I've done so many Q&As recently. Because
there's no more questions to answer except the ones he refuses to answer.
Yeah.
He answered your question, Thrak. Just saying.
I did.
Yeah, I had to die.
I know.
I mean, if you want more, I got more.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's really funny that our all 3 of our shows had milestone episodes right around the same time, but that's besides the point. So I had reached out to the community through our 3 normal channels, Blue Sky, because no one uses Twitter anymore, apparently. It's dying fast.
Every time I look at it, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah. More and more people have been migrating. It's funny, like just how quick it's happening. That being said, I reached out on Blue Sky. I got a ton of likes, and no one left a question. So, thanks, guys.
Typical.
That being said, though, I used our personal Discord and the Superpod Network Discord for questions, and I got a good amount. So I figure best place to start, we'll start with the personal G&C Discord. So I had extended the questions out to everybody because I figured, hey, why not? We're all here. So we'll go by, if they're specifically addressed to a specific person, we'll let them answer. If they're just general questions, I think we can all answer if we feel like it.
I have not looked at any of these.
I have not either. I wanted to go in blind. So
yeah, because that worked out so well for you last time.
Yeah, I know. That's the fun part about Hey, I still think the best.
I didn't look at any of them either, so
I still think the best was Tommy last time, where he was like, "Oh boy, I love asking questions," and then just didn't ask a question.
Well, Tommy's question he asked us was so good that I wish I had saved it for the show because my initial reaction was so much better.
That's true, because he gave a great one. He gave a great question for 3DO. And then he just didn't give us a question for Geek Addicts, despite saying he really liked asking questions.
Should I DM him right now? Be like, do you have a question?
Yeah.
Oh, he left one. He left one. I saw it.
Okay, good.
I want another.
So we'll start on the
question.
We'll start on the G&C server. Friend of the show, Rick from Pixel Project Radio asked, for Bill and Alex, what advice do you give yourselves or each other when you first... Sorry. What advice would you give yourselves or each other when you were first starting G&C, knowing what you know now? Embrace the chaos. We don't have to be so fucking professional.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially after we did the rewatch episode recently where we went back and watched our first one, and that was terrible. That was awful.
It was horrifying. There's literally a point where I'm like, you can hear me in the side going, say something. Yeah, it was bad. We also rewatched one of our the first handful we did, and we were because it was one of the ones I thought was one of our where we really figured it out, and we rewatched it as well, and I was like,
no,
we were boring. I was like, we were boring as fuck. Yeah. So I'd say honestly, don't be so stiff. You don't have to take everything so serious. Embrace the chaos and just accept the fact that this is an anime podcast that moonlights as a gaming podcast.
That's when I check out.
Yeah, I would just say just annoy Bill more. It's so much more fun when I'm annoying Bill.
You almost broke me during the failed console episode.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That was so good. That was my favorite.
I just bring the comedy.
My favorite part of that was when I was talking about how much the 32X sold, and Alex was like, "Yeah, better than the Jaguar was better," and I'm like, "No, it wasn't."
So what do we have to do to get a Jaguar plugged up to her TV so it could just be on all the time?
I'd have to find one, but they're so expensive.
Don't you have one?
That's mine though.
I'll borrow it. I want the turlet. I want the full turlet.
The turlet.
Thank you. Oh, Rick also asked for Alex specifically.
Bill.
Bill guests on a lot of other shows. Would you like to do that too, or do you just keep busy with non-podcasting things?
No, Bill doesn't invite me. He always says "Oh, I did this. It was at this time, and I didn't tell you because I thought you were sleeping." He never invites me.
Because the few times I do invite you.
No, see, Bill, we need Alex on a super pod, desperately. We need her we need her for an ad read. Seriously.
Oh God.
She would kill it on an ad read. You would kill it on an ad read.
If Aaron ever covers Stardew Valley, she's the person to get.
I'm in.
He would. That's the thing. He totally would.
I gotta DM him on that and be like, Aaron. Well, Aaron's probably listening. Aaron, Stardew Valley episode. Get Alex.
Just you and Alex, nobody else.
That would be
so awkward, but it'd be great.
My favorite character is the old man who lives in the tent. He's my favorite character.
Do you marry him?
I wish I could, but he's not an option. It's disappointing. Or Krobus.
Don't
dish my man Krobus, Josh.
Whenever
I'll never forget.
Krobus.
Speaking of
in the store, and you can buy he likes strawberries.
That's from our Stardew Valley episode. My favorite part was
has Rick done Stardew Valley yet?
He should.
No,
because that would be fun to see Alex on a serious analytical podcast. Because Pixel Project he's very serious about it.
Well, every time he's been on, we've broken him.
I know. I feel so bad. Well, the two episodes we've had Rick on were we did the Studio Ghibli retrospective. And that one was great because it started with Alex just dying laughing for 10 minutes straight, right when we introduced Rick.
That was because we had just recorded with Slade, or Slade's podcast had just come out, and it had music over it. And in my head, I don't know why it just came to my head, but I was like, "Oh, we should do that, but it should just be clown music instead."
clouds.
And I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I just couldn't stop laughing. Bill had to fast forward.
Yeah, I had to speed it up because it legit went on for like 10 minutes. Poor Rick had no idea. Like, the worst part of it wasn't even directed at Rick. It was just Alex just had a random brain thought, and it just...
He must have been so confused.
Yeah.
No, but that ended up being a really wholesome episode because it was something that we were all really passionate about at the time. And then he was also on the Great Controller debate, which is still the most unhinged episode we've ever done.
Patrick Star.
Yeah. a lot of things happened in that one. Speaking of Josh, though, we had previously mentioned him. He had asked our next question. He said, for Bill and Alex, what's been your favorite part about doing the podcast for these past 200 episodes? Honestly, it's been...
It sucks.
Thanks, Alex. Honestly, right. It's been just meeting all these awesome people in this community. Like, I mean, obviously I knew Matt, but I met Thrak. We were talking about Rush in a server, and he became the 3DO. He brought 3DO back to life. Let's just say
it was all me. God damn it!
Pretty much was, because let's face it, I was never bringing that back otherwise.
And then it'll morph into some other bullshit later.
Yeah, we'll eventually run out of 3DO games, and the 3DO name.
Then it'll turn to a Jaguar podcast, as I always say.
And we'll bring Alex in.
Yes.
That being said, though, like
any slander, no slander.
Well, the point of that podcast would, well, I mean, it would be to find the best games in the system. So I mean,
all of them.
I'm pretty sure
I love brutal sports football.
Yes.
Alex playing Kasumi Ninja. They just launching fireballs.
Just coping, mass coping.
No, it's fun.
No, I'm pretty sure, Alex. I'm pretty sure you thought Kasumi Ninja sucked.
Yeah, that is a bad game. No, it doesn't matter what system it's on. It has nothing to do with the system it's on.
The Jaguar is great. It's fine. It's fine. Oh shoot! I almost killed my desk.
Don't do that, and don't rip your chair apart during the podcast either.
I'll try. I never actually fixed it the last time, so the handle is very wiggly. So we'll see how long it lasts.
Wonderful. That being said, though,
the question I forgot.
The question was. Thanks again, Josh.
I'm sorry. You started talking. I can't remember, so I forgot my answer.
He had asked, "What's been your favorite part about doing the podcast over these past?"
Oh wait, I did answer
episodes?
it. Nothing.
No, it for me though, it literally has been meeting the community and just all the awesome other podcasters in the circle and creating all these relationships that have gone on for about 4 years now, which is crazy to me. Like, I still joke about back in high school, well, back in like elementary school, they famously taught us never trust anyone you meet online. Don't make friends with the people you meet online. And it's like, yeah, that totally aged well.
Well, you should still be cautious, people. You don't know exactly where you're
talking. But you don't have to,
especially with AI these days.
Well, yeah,
you
don't have to distrust everybody though. Like if you talk with someone enough to the point where you actually feel like you know them, it's different than just random guy popping in your DMs.
It's kind of funny how the same people who taught us not to do that now believe any random bullshit that comes across their like iPhone timeline.
Yeah.
And you have to be like, Mom, no, that's not real. That's not.
The Onion.
That's
the Prince of Nicaragua.
I love the Onion though. The Onion's great.
Oh yeah, no, it is. It's
Nigerian Prince.
This is about your car's extended warranty.
But they told me I get a free PS5.
That's all I've wanted.
Josh also had a second question. This one is specifically for Alex.
Oh, is this a trend?
Well, you can probably guess where this one's going. Oh, gee.
Okay.
Why is the Nintendo 64 better than the Jaguar? I need exact details.
Oh no,
Josh,
you've unleashed the.
You are never welcome on this podcast again. Get out of the server.
She doesn't
Jaguar.
mean it, Josh.
I do mean it. Unless you take it back. The Jaguar is better. The N64 sucks. Everything about it sucks. The controller, the games, it's terrible. The Jaguar is superior. We love the Jaguar here. Get out. Josh.
I still can't get over that poor lady. Like when we were at Retro World, when we
Does
met
the
up with
N64 look like a turlet? No, I don't want to play it.
When we had met up with Josh at Retro World 2 years ago, this poor lady, like there was
a woman.
There was a booth that legit had a Jaguar and an N64 just sitting next to each other on a shelf, like for sale. And they started this back and forth like rant. Basically, like Josh was like going super hard for the N64, and Alex was like going super hard for the Jaguar, back and forth. The lady walked over 3 times and like started to like ask if like they wanted to buy it. Saw it was going nowhere, walked away, came back, walked away, came back, and then she eventually just gave up. And I'm just like sitting here going like, the poor woman has no idea what's going on right now.
It was a real debate. What are you talking about? It wasn't a bit.
I was just like, what are you guys talking?
This is a bit.
It's a real argument. And I think at the end, he was kind of agreeing that the Jaguar was better. He just didn't want to admit it, but he knows. He knows it's right. But yeah, you're banned, Josh.
No, you're not, Josh. He'll be on before the end of the year.
No. Apologize to Krobus and apologize to the Jaguar. And then you can come back.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate it.
No, thank you, Josh.
Oh, shut up.
Unappreciated.
I will meet you.
So what? You do it all the time.
Anyways,
the big sound that says "F you, Josh."
so,
it's on the TV behind her. She makes like a little PowerPoint thing.
He's literally like one of the nicest guys in the community too. So
I'm not.
Nothing in real, like all seriousness. No, thanks, Josh. Appreciate it. Next question is from another longtime friend of the show, Schnickerman.
Sorry. Has to be done.
He had asked, what are your favorite pizza toppings? And this is a general question, so I think we could all answer. I'm going to say, for me personally, like my favorite pizza of all time is there's a local pizza joint back in me and Alex's hometown called Cornerstones. I don't know if it's still as good as it was. I've heard it's gone down since, but like my favorite pizza of all time is it sounds weird, but it's really good. Barbecue chicken and jalapenos. Like it just works for whatever reason. Like that's like my favorite pizza of all time.
I just can't imagine barbecue chicken on a pizza, man. It's just my brain doesn't comprehend it.
Oh no!
Get out of here with that.
Is that a whiteboard or a tablet?
It's my tablet.
Get that off the screen.
Does not expect me to.
Audio listeners, she wrote her love for Josh on her tablet.
No.
For me, it depends on where I'm getting the pizza from. But if we're talking about like my favorite place to get pizza, which is the now non-existent Ernie's, double sausage all the way. Although you can never go wrong with a bacon pizza.
I do like bacon. Well, I guess if my favorite pizza place, if we're going to do that, it's I know none of you have heard this place. It's called Casano's. It's like a local area around me, and they're fantastic. They like salt their crust, you know. So like when you have like they do the little squares. So
nice.
like when you take a bite of it, yeah, your tongue gets like the salt on the bottom of the crust. Delicious. And usually my go-to is pepperoni and sausage. And then either like green peppers, banana peppers, or jalapenos, just kind of depending on how I'm feeling. That's usually what I go for. So, yeah.
Fucking sprinkle some garlic salt on that bad boy.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, it's good stuff, man.
All right, and Alex.
I don't know. I just like pizza. I like it in all forms.
A pizza with Jaguar on it.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say beans for a minute.
No.
Fucking New England and your beans.
That's you. You like the beans.
You drink it with Dunkin'.
If I look for a specialty, I do love a buffalo chicken. I do love a buffalo chicken pizza. Also, there you go. Can you read it now?
It's backwards.
Wait, it was backwards to me. Wait, was it backwards the last time?
No, the
No,
first.
No, because I purposely wrote backwards because it was flipped when I put it.
No,
No,
the first.
the last one was fine. It was perfect.
Oh shit! Well, it said Love Krobus, my favorite guy. All right, well that's good to know. Yeah, I just like pizza. I mean, like, if you give me a pizza, I will eat it. I'm not very picky when it comes to that. So, I just like pizza. I like food.
I will say the weirdest pizza that I like. I doubt anybody here or listening has tried it, but there's a local pizza place that we go to sometimes, and even the people when I place the order, like, you always get weird reactions, but it's a buffalo chicken and Hawaiian combined.
Oh, that's
it's surprisingly
sounds like that's
delicious.
Too much going on.
It is, but it's surprisingly good. Between the spiciness and then the sweetness of the ham and the pineapple. Oh,
I mean, in all honesty, I'd try it. I don't know if I'd like it.
Yeah,
but
why
I'd try
not?
it.
I'm just afraid I'd be like, there's way too much stuff going on here. My brain is confused.
Oh, you're gonna need a knife and a fork at some point. You fucking.
Yeah.
And then Stickerbin also asked. This was a question for Alex specifically.
What is this?
What is your favorite water bottle, Alex?
Oh, you already know. It's my boy Kirky. I love Kirkland's signature.
Kirky. Do they have a mascot like a Kirk?
It's the Costco kid.
I don't
That's
know.
the mascot.
The
Double chocolate chip cookie.
Now we're talking.
It's my boy Kirky, and the least favorite would be Dasani. No one likes Dasani.
Dasani is trash.
It's trash water.
They add too much shit to it. It doesn't taste
As
like
I
water
drink
anymore.
my no, just kidding.
I just have my
what?
water bottle.
Oh, I got mine too. I have two beverages.
I have two of these. These are the Owala brand.
Nice.
It's Thursday, so I'm drinking.
Wait, Phil, what are you drinking?
Drinking on Thursday.
I'm drinking a ranch water.
Oh, what flavor?
Prickly pear.
All right, hold on a second.
Oh, jeez.
Prickly pear. There we go. Gotta look up those facts.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, people are actually going to see it this time.
Oh my god. Okay. No, you take that fucking down.
Play the music. Play the music.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh no. What's this? This isn't the facts. I need the nutritional facts. Nutritional facts. Anyone else drinking something besides emotional support water?
I got a bottle of Dr. Pepper.
I already had my emotional support Pepsi Zero, so I'm good.
It won't let me look at it. Okay. Serving size is 1 can. If anyone's curious. 130 calories. 4.5. You know what? The music's kind of nice. Kind of adds ambiance. 4.5 grams of carbs. 0 grams of fat. 0 grams of protein. 6.5 grams of sugar. And 2,000. That Bill?
What? I just phased out there for a minute.
Here.
What?
Jesus.
I can't. Well, there's no ranch dressing in it, at least, so that's good. In your ranch water.
Prickly ranch dressing.
Well, it's ranch water. So ranch. Bill, aren't you going to ask what I'm drinking?
What are you drinking, Alex?
I'm drinking a 0 sugar Snapple tea, lemon tea. It's naturally flavored. It's 5 calories, 60 fluid ounces.
Now you guys understand.
The only correct Snapple to drink is Snapple Apple.
Yeah, but it's a lot more. This one is 0
They have
sugar.
those, like,
I'm trying to
element
avoid
drinks that
the
are pretty
sugar.
good. They have like those element drinks that are pretty good, like the sun or like earth or whatever. Those are pretty good.
Wait.
Oh, she's gonna read the trivia.
Oh, god damn it.
All right. Real fact. 853. Hawaii has its own time zone. No fucking shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I knew that. You didn't know that?
That's not. I feel like the facts are kind of lame recently. That's so sad. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed Fact Time. This was a great podcast. I'll see you guys later. Bye. No.
Thanks, Schnickerman, for start giving us that.
You're welcome.
I have a great
content.
I have a great idea for a future G&C episode.
Yes.
You got to make Alex watch an episode of Star Trek, and the episode title could be James T. Kirkland.
There we go.
But Tish.
My boy Kirky. I gotta go there next week. I need to go on a Costco run, Bill.
Which episode?
Yeah, that'd be a good question. Yes,
pick.
Year of Hell, just so we can make Red Foreman jokes the entire time.
Yes.
There you go.
So thanks, Schnickerman. This one comes from Alejandro. He asks, if you can present a sculpture outside of your place, what would it be?
Like outside of our house?
Yeah, that's my assumption.
A Bulbasaur.
I thought it'd be a giant Luffy.
No, Bulbasaur. He'd blend in better. And then it'd be like he's real. Like, he's like, there. I have a real Bulbasaur. It's a Bulbasaur.
See, I just put like the 3DO logo, just like big. Just be like, yeah, I'm that kind of nerd.
3DO company.
Yeah, I'm sure that's still. I don't even know who owns the 3DO trademark at this point.
I think it's limited run.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I don't want to get it from them.
They'd ask for too much money, like usual.
That was a general question, so you guys are free to answer if you'd like.
Bulbasaur.
Here, you.
I gotta
you
go.
Answer, Matt. I gotta look. I'll look something up. Hold on.
It's got to just be a statue of Mr. Satan. I mean, that's just doing the victory pose.
Come on,
God defeat Sarah. If I had to have like a fucking Confederate statue outside of my goddamn house, it would be of his name's Finn. That is the goldfish mascot. Because I am addicted to.
That is great.
I literally have a bag of goldfish right here.
That is a good diction.
That would be kind of cool. Just the fish.
You can get the pillows.
Smiles back.
Yeah. We're sponsored by Pepperidge Farm now, so thank you.
Wow.
Pepperidge Fam.
They pay me in Milanos.
Ooh, I'd accept that payment.
I'd take it.
Yeah, they're great. Chessman's. See, I love everything they make. It's great.
Thanks, Alejandro. The next question we got asked is, what is one change? This is from Slade, by the way. This is to everybody. What is one change you would like to make to the G&C Podcast Network? Well, it's the G&C Podcast Studios now because we're part of a bigger network now. But what is one change we could make?
Fire Bill. No,
yeah, get his ass out of here. It's all
Fire
right.
Bill. And then it all just goes to shit like right away.
I just do 3DO by myself. It'd be a nightmare.
Just imagining all three shows without me, and I'm like, I'm not sure where these would go.
I mean, I could solo for an hour.
Nowhere.
3DO might survive. Matt might be able to keep it going. Alex would just turn into Chaos Hour every week.
Do the water bottle podcast.
She just starts talking to the water bottles.
How are you? No.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd change. Honestly, I think I like where we're at right now. We've got a pretty stable 3 shows. Any future shows, I think we're gonna make directly through SuperPod going forward.
Except for water ball facts. That's
Well,
G&C.
if you make your own show, you can make it through G&C. Honestly, my only real change that I'd like to do next year more guests, like just across the board.
I mean, that's fine with me.
The only guest we've had on our show so far is my wife. So
we're gonna get Thrak at some point. We're gonna have Alex at some point. We have to get.
Well, Alex,
you gotta watch the live action.
Yes, Alex. As soon as we get Bill to watch the live action One Piece, you're
I'll
gonna be on
be
the
there
show to talk about that.
Yes.
And
So
then we'll
Bill, watch it.
I'll get to it.
With enough peer pressure, I can usually. It's like deadlines, though. We got to give him a deadline because I made him watch Solo Leveling because the movie's coming out. I was like, you need context before the movie. So there we go.
I watched that earlier this year. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like the main character needs some more development, though.
Well, it will get there. It will get there. I have a feeling.
He's kind of bland at the moment.
Mm.
I feel like he was more interesting when he was just a weak little nothing guy.
Mm. I'm curious to see where it goes. That's what I'm curious. Like how.
So he also asked,
"Oh,
water tier list when?" Would you actually want to do that? I mean,
yes.
We could legit get all four of us together again and do the water bottle tier list.
Well,
I'd be
we'd
down.
have
I'm up
to-
for it.
No, just
I'm up
water.
for it.
Tap water, spring water, distilled water.
Well, we
sparkling
gotta
water.
like pick like a couple different. Like maybe we search like the best and the worst. What we find pond water. No.
I mean, we did the tier list on 3DO. We could very easily do a tier list for G&C. I would do. It would have to be a bonus because I'm not sure we could make that a main episode. But
That could be a main episode.
I'm
of
sure
G&C.
we could.
We
Yeah.
bullshitted last week for an hour. That's content compared to that.
true.
Coming
So, yeah,
soon.
Water
It'll
bottle tier
happen.
list. So, fun fact: water bottle tier list. We can bring that right into his next question, which is the final one. Plans for 2025. Well, I guess
more
tier list.
water bottles.
More water
That's all we got.
bottles. All water bottles.
We're gonna fish them out of the landfill.
Yes, we're gonna start.
There's way too many of them in
Saving the
there.
So we'll do water bottle tier list. Other topics though, like we're going to continue. Obviously, anime swaps will continue. 3 anime films, our
Ghost
usual.
stories.
Like we'll get to that. We'll probably do more games that shaped us. Talking about specific games from our childhood that made a big impact on us. And I want to do more collecting stories going forward, like bring on different collectors and actually talk collecting on the Gaming Collecting Podcast. You know, what a novel concept that is.
I mean, I've been collecting Game Gear, so we can talk about that.
We could actually have you back on for a round 2.
I have Game
As they say.
79 in the mail.
Nice. Other than that, though, more guests. I definitely want more guests going forward, and we're going to probably continue doing our revisits where we cover old topics from like season 1 and 2. And
Should
give
do
them
more roundtable-y things too.
I'd like to do more roundtables. Like the
Those are
Anime
fun.
Fight Club was a big success, in my opinion. I'd like to do more of those. They're just scheduling them is always a challenge, but I want to do more of that next year.
Well, trying to get all the same people as last time is especially challenging because they're literally scattered all across the different time zones.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff in the pipeline for next year. So hopefully we'll get to that. Also, yeah, thanks, Slade. I also got a message from a former coworker that I used to work with at my current job. He just wanted to know how I was doing. I'm doing good, sir.
Does he listen to the show?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yes, listen to the podcast. Why not? How you
It's
doing?
not pot. He's just asking you how you do.
I gotta DM him tomorrow and like reach out. But
You gotta farm him for content.
Yes.
if he does listen, I'm doing okay. Work kind of. I don't know why that's back.
No one cares about your facts, Bill.
Yeah, works.
Shut up.
Got him.
Work isn't
You and
great,
your work
but-
friends. Oh wait.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll reach out to him though in private later. And then Schnickerman came in with another question. He asked most watched and listened to episodes. I think the most watched is still 3 Anime Films 2. But I think that one kind of got help because we had signed up for one of those services and as a trial and it sucked, so I never signed up again. And we somehow got like 90 plays from that. But if I want to talk real most played episodes, I think the Great Controller debate, the Stardew Valley episode, and like a few other ones are probably up there. I guess to spread it out to 3DO as well. 3DO is a bit skewed because the first 3 episodes had been sitting on the platform for like a good year before we started the show proper. So those 3 have much higher numbers than the rest. But
Yeah. And for some reason, like the views on like say like YouTube don't match like the podcast ones.
yeah, because YouTube has its own separate views. Like they don't pull line because Geek Addicts does way better on YouTube than it does audio, which is bizarre to me.
Yeah, like our Captain Quasar almost has 400 views. It's like, what?
Yeah. I think episode-wise, though, I think Thrak's first appearance is the most listened to episode, but then we also have...
That was enough for them to fuck off.
We've had other big ones, though, like the 3DO Was Weird episode was a good one. The 50th anniversary episode, not anniversary, 50th episode.
Yeah, we've been doing this for 50 years. We look good.
Yeah. Stuck on my hair and everything.
Yeah.
Age very gracefully.
Oh, God. Nice.
So that's why you were in deep thought for like 10 minutes. That's right.
The video listeners.
Shockingly accurate.
Yeah, that was Bill. Oh wait,
The
I
video-
forgot the glasses. Let me have the glasses.
The video listeners will get a treat, I guess. Yeah.
I fixed it.
You sure you didn't go to art school, Alex?
I should have.
Oh God.
So that
She might
wraps
start a
up.
dictatorship now.
That wraps up the G&C portion of the Q&A. Let's move over now to the Superpod Network. And we had 2 rounds. I had the first round where we got like 2 questions, and then I had the second round where we got a bunch more. So first question comes from Matt Storm from Fun and Games podcast, A Certain Point of View. They asked, what is something you know now that you wish you knew when you first started the show?
Didn't you just answer that?
I've probably answered this on our previous 2 things, and I might have. I guess if I could give another answer, something I wish I knew was pacing. Maybe clearly define your topics a bit more. I definitely learned with 3DO that I can't talk to myself because it doesn't go anywhere. I need a co-host. Any other things?
No.
Mother of God, what are you doing over there?
What?
She's
I
out
was
of
trying to
focus.
fix it. No. I guess I'm here, but I'm not here.
Censored.
It's normal.
Your webcam just decided that was unseemly, so it blurred it out.
Well, no. What? Well, no.
I gotta work on my pacing. 30 seconds of dead silence.
I've been broken by Alex once again.
It's my job.
If anything,
I can do my desk thing again. See ya.
Jeez.
If anything,
she's about to drop into Matt's room.
I was gonna say she's descending.
Wait, can you see me?
No,
I get you the top of your chair.
I can't see
a little bit. A little bit.
I'll just talk like this.
You're like a kid trying to drive the car.
I feel bad that we kind of just dumped on Matt's question here.
I think he loves this. I don't know what you're talking about.
I hope they
great
do.
Content. What are you talking about?
Yes,
It's great.
Matt, you gotta watch. You gotta watch this, Matt. Okay, go listen to it. Watch it.
Really experience it. Too.
They're not going to understand like what's happening, but then you watch the video and it's like, oh.
I still don't understand what's happening.
It worked though. I'm in focus now.
It did work. I don't know why that worked.
Hey, I'm gonna go with it. That's the new plan now.
Right.
I go out of focus.
To answer the question though,
You don't have to.
We answered it.
Come on.
Did you repeat the question?
answer is lift the chair. Let's go.
my real
That's
answer is I wish my past self wouldn't have been as afraid to reach out and like talk to other podcasters and like ask for advice. So, because I think our first season we were very isolated. We didn't actually branch out till like season 2.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
pretty
the
sure
issue with a lot of podcasts though, because there's so many that just like hide in their own little corner and do their own thing, and it's like, and then they're like, why do we only get like 2 views? It's like, because you don't talk to anybody or promote it anywhere. Like, what do you think's gonna happen?
I'm pretty sure for the first season and a half, our only listeners were Matt Schnickerman and our mother.
Yeah.
I'm so glad my mom doesn't listen to this.
She's not a fan of 3DO?
No.
No, she's a G&C fan.
The only video game she plays is like Dr. Mario, and she's like half decent at it.
My mom listens to 3DO. She listens to it in the car sometimes while she's driving up to see us.
Oh, God.
And we've said some I've said some wacky shit on there. So
well, I mean,
I apologize.
Alex says some wacky shit herself. So.
Yeah.
I can't
One day
help it.
I have a bad feeling if one day I meet your mom, she's gonna confront me on some of the bullshit I've said on there. I'd be like, oh God. How do I respond to this?
She's too
God.
nice.
God help her when episode 69 of 3DO comes out.
Oh, that'll be a disaster. It's going to be a wonderful disaster.
Well, Bill, when you brought up the tier list, in the back of my head, I was thinking we should tier list those when we're done with them.
Yes.
Put them on a tier list.
Yes.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. We'll throw a tier list at the end. Be like, where are these games going to go?
You know what? The funniest part is, though, I'm not even sure if the episode itself is going to be like the chaotic part, or it's going to be the fact that we got the Fine Time crew joining us for it. So,
yes, the answer is yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Okay.
I'm really curious to see how many must plays are in there.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
I won't spoil anything, but I'm going to say play is a very generous term.
Hey, there's more than one way to play, Bill.
Guys, we have a lady present. She got offended by that.
I was about to say, I think she was more offended by that than any shit we were saying. God damn it, she's gonna go out of focus again.
Sinking again.
I'm just gonna do it from down here.
Get off Matt's roof. Get off his roof.
That being said, though, big thanks to Matt for the question. Moving on, we got Tommy's question.
Oh, this better be good.
So this comes from Tommy. If you had to eat 200 of a specific meal-sized food item before you could eat any other food, what would you eat? I'm talking like a burger or a steak or a pizza. No cheating and saying 200 Starburst, Tommy, LOL, or 200 grains of rice, idiot. It has to be enough to fill your tummy as a meal. There is no time limit, so you can eat 3 a day or whatever, but you can't eat anything else until you eat 200 of an item.
Oh, mozzarella sticks.
What the hell is wrong with his brain? It's AI. His brain is Chat GPT.
Mozzarella sticks.
The best part is
them all in a day.
So I can't say like 200 goldfish. I can't say that.
No, that's cheap.
Well, that's easy.
No, it has to be like
I could eat 200 a day.
Mozzarella sticks.
Well, when it comes to pizza, is that slices or a whole pie?
I feel like
I'm
slices.
assuming enough to fill your belly is essentially what I'm assuming is.
See, that varies. Sometimes I can eat a whole pizza, and other times if I eat like 2 slices, then I'm dead.
Just pretend that you're not as hungry.
Just lie. I need to think about it.
So what's funny is at my first job, like before the job where I met Matt, we had this one guy in like the break room, like, and he would always order like this giant thing of like spaghetti every day. And he would like always eat through half of it and just be like, oh, you got to put this in 2 containers. It's too much food. And I remember my other coworker across the table just goes, you know, you could just stop. And his response was, you can't just stop.
You can't just stop eating spaghetti.
He's like, you can't just stop when you. I don't know.
Did he regret his spaghetti?
I think so.
Was it his
apparently not enough
spaghetti?
if he ordered it every day?
No, he ordered out at this restaurant, so it probably was expensive as shit too after a while. But I just always remember that, like, just like his befuddled, like, you just stop. Like,
Trying to think. I could probably do like 200 tacos.
That's fair.
That'd probably be good. Yeah. And one taco is fine, right? Because like I can eat like 3 or 4 at once, but at the same time. But I'm not gonna eat like 200 times 4. No, thank you.
So like, what are the limitations on this? Like, say, like, I'm not saying this is my answer, but if I were to say something like pizza, can I change it up and do different toppings for each one? Or
that's a good question.
It has to be the same kind of pizza.
He leaves it open.
Yeah, he doesn't really specify it. He just says it has to be the same item.
Okay.
I would do pizza then.
Pizza. I mean, even tacos, you can do different stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with pizza, you could really mix it up. You could do like dessert pizzas. You could do breakfast pizzas.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of options there.
Lunchables.
You can fucking fold it in half. And
I haven't eaten a Lunchable since 7th grade.
I don't even know what they look like anymore. To be honest, they're probably exactly the same. No, that's the Lunchly.
Oh. Well.
Yeah. See, Lunchables, they used to have like the hot dog hamburger ones. And those are the
ones they don't make them anymore.
I know. Those were like those weird like rectangle fucking cheeses that you like peel off. Yeah.
I
used to slam those.
The hot dog and hamburger, the one time I remember having those.
We had them a lot.
Yeah, but I remember having them in school.
I ate them cold. I ate those shit cold. Never heat them up.
Oh no. It wasn't the hot dog hamburger. It was the taco. They used to do tacos. These were bad ideas.
Oh, yeah, they did. I never had a taco, but I remember these.
So I had it once in school. It was the one time I threw up in the classroom because the meat, I think, had to be cooked. And I didn't know that as a dumb child. And I ate it, and like an hour later, it was bad.
I can imagine. Well, that's what they get for fucking putting raw meat into a child's like supposed to be ready to
raw
go.
Meat,
right
and then like just like cook it and then like cool it off.
I don't know. I might have just had a bad weak stomach or something, but like I remember.
I mean, and plus with beef, sometimes it goes bad.
Yeah,
true.
I there was some Lunchable brands that I was always kind of like, this is a little questionable in my opinion.
Bring it back.
You know what? I always felt bad though. This is a little off topic, but when you were back in the day in like school, you had like the kids with like all the Lunchables, and there was always the one kid who had like the nachos, and you always just kind of felt bad because it was like,
because that's all they had was like, but that was imagine like your only meal that day is like some
like
not great.
I love cheese
and like queso, weird bad queso.
I don't know, Alex. That nacho as a child, but you grew up now and you're like.
I wouldn't eat it now, but like
I can't
cheese in the form of gelatin.
I knew a kid who
good shit. Well, remember the stuff that you would like scoop on the little red stick and then you'd put it on the
I think I do.
Like like it came with the little cheese, it came with the crackers,
little red sticks.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Cheese is getting better.
Alex, is it bad that I can't remember the taste of the food, but I remember the taste of the stick? Like
no,
that's weird. That's a little weird.
Well, no, it's like the
pop. I thought you knew this already.
No, it's like the old ice cream cups with the wooden stick, and I remember the taste of the stick more than I do the ice cream cup.
Oh, like the Hootsie cups.
Yeah, the Hootsie cup. Like it's just shit like that. Like I remember the wooden spoon more than I remember the actual ice cream.
I just think you might have issues. No.
Oh, we know Bill has issues. Well, that's why we're here right now.
I mean, I've known him for how many years? Unfortunately. No, just kidding.
Alex doesn't want to out her age.
What?
Well, her age is like
you're almost 30. You're almost 30.
Alex, everyone else here is 30.
Yeah, I'm 30. You get wrecked.
Well, I'm just making fun of Bill.
Suck it, nerd.
Okay.
I've lived 3 decades. It's garbage.
I got like a month.
To live.
To live.
Yep. The world's ending at the end of the year, didn't you hear?
Oh no!
Probably would be for the best.
The Mayan calendar is coming back.
No, the world did die in 2012. This is just the aftermath.
Purgatory.
Yeah, we've been in New Game Plus this entire time.
New Game Plus.
Oh shit! I must have had a shitty first run.
Yeah, we haven't discovered God mode yet.
I had to carry these stats over.
All right. So the next question. Thank you, Tommy, for that.
I forgot his question.
Oh, did we even answer? I don't even think I answered the question.
I think everybody said pizza and Thrak said tacos.
I said.
No, Alex said mozzarella sticks. I didn't answer.
I couldn't do 200 mozzarella sticks. I would,
I
I would
could.
lose my mind.
You would be.
I would love my
You would
life.
be in. But you would be in agony.
Well, yeah, I'd be,
you know.
I would just be in the back the whole time.
It would not be pleasant.
No.
That being said, though,
Jeez.
I'm going to be like the lame health nut here. I'd be good with salad, like
You're a
200
liar.
salads.
You don't believe. Yeah, that's a lie.
No,
Choose your
it is not a lie. I could do
200 tomatoes.
Alex, when I worked
night.
night shift, that's all I ate for like
Yeah, you were a crazy
5
person.
years. I was working night shift. You're just crazy by default.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You never.
You know what? I just do like a Thanksgiving dinner. Just like, you know,
Oh,
stuffing turkey cranberry sauce.
200 Thanksgiving dinners.
You would be so.
I'd be in
miserable.
heaven.
I mean,
Just slap that shit between a couple slices of bread, man.
You
I can eat
literally,
Thanksgiving Day
after
sandwich every
200
day.
of those, you would literally be in heaven.
probably. You know, I'm not gonna lie.
For
Like,
about a year.
because me and Alex like have our own places now. Like, whenever we go Thanksgiving, it's great because we just get like take all the leftovers. But I swear to God, after like a week, I'm like, I'm done with this shit until next year.
See, leftovers don't last in my house.
Thank you, Tommy, for that wonderful. You know, when he left that, I saw it pop up, and I went, "Oh Lord, this is going to be great."
Oh no.
only Tommy.
So now from Aaron, the boss man. The boss man's leaving us a question.
Hi,
Uh-oh.
boss.
If you could
Don't
have
fire
any,
us.
if you could have any actor, voice actor, or celebrity of any kind on the show, who would it be?
The Jonas Brothers. No, just kidding.
What the fuck?
Bill's a really big fan. He just doesn't want to tell anyone.
I couldn't even tell you a song. The only thing I know about the Jonas Brothers is the fucking South Park episode.
That's the best version of the Jonas Brothers.
That is a good version.
Baby.
Who would I want? Well, I know for 3DO, I've always said it'd be Trip Hawkins, but for G&C, that's hard, honestly.
Jeff Gordon. No.
Jeff Gordon.
Your waifu's behind you. There he
Kyle
is.
Busch.
Kyle Busch would actually be kind of interesting to talk to just for a minute.
Yeah. I feel like you would love to talk to what's her name, Amanda Wynn Lee, the voice of Yukiko.
Oh, the voice of
Yukiko.
she is apparently a savage online. Like, she does not give a fuck. Like,
that's why she'd be perfect for this.
That actually would be kind of interesting. Like, I think her Twitter picture is literally Yukiko, but it's got a hat, like one of the like a sideways hat that says like smoked on it or something. That'd be cool. Honestly, like any of the I'd love to talk to Johnny Young Bosch. Like, just the amount of shit he's been in.
No shit.
Her Twitter picture is Yukiko sipping on a coffee mug that says "fuck a monkey." Somebody drew that too.
That's amazing.
Anyone you'd like, Alex?
Robert Pattinson, but he has to talk in the voice he does for the boy and the heron the whole time.
Jesus.
I was hoping you'd say the Batman.
No, the boy and the heron, because we called him Robert Pattinson the whole movie. So I'd just like to talk to him and be like, I'd like to discuss your role of Robert Pattinson in the boy and the heron.
No, just have him on, and every time he goes to talk, just say, "Shut up, Bobby."
Oh, Mike Judge would be cool to talk to, just to hear his stories.
Oh God, yeah.
Anyone for Geek Addicts, Matt? Or
God dang it, Billy.
Well, I mean, we already answered this question on our Q&A that we did.
I bet Aaron asked the same question.
I'm pretty sure it was him that asked that too. But we had mentioned a few people. I mean, I still say
Me.
Brian Massey would be fun.
Brian Massey, Chris Sabat would be cool. Basically any of the old school funny actors.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. Gordon Ramsay.
Yes. Yes.
But he has to just yell at us the whole time.
No, he does that one episode where he just like my favorite Gordon Ramsay quote ever is like he like completely just rages at everybody, and then like this one guy that was pissing him off the entire episode, he just stops, like gets right up close at his ear and just goes, "Get help," and then just walks away. And it's like,
Wow.
it's like the most like savage thing he's ever done.
Yeah. That's ow. That hurt.
Like he screams at all these people, and then this one dude, he just right in his ear and just like, "Get help." Like, holy fuck.
He could review an episode of our podcast.
It's rotten.
Didn't they just bring that show back? The Kitchen
I
Nightmares?
hope so.
Probably.
Yeah, they're bringing it back. Yeah, which is I prefer that show, the one where he just like goes to like failing restaurants and tries to save them,
And then most of them fail right after he leaves
because they don't listen to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
No.
they're all in denial.
Well, and also a lot of like small businesses, like I think it's what like 70% of them fail within like the first year or something like that. So
Yeah.
Apparently there was a
Our
restaurant.
rescue guy has
Apparently there's
a very
a
good
restaurant around our area where he went to, and at least as far as up to COVID, it was still in business. They had
Yeah,
good
it was
reviews.
pretty. My friend, I think, knew someone who worked there. My friend growing up did, or at least she had family who worked there. But I remember she would always talk about it and be like, "What are you talking about? We're in 6th grade. Who's
Talk about Gordon Ramsay.
So the next question comes from Quest 64 Mike. How
Hi,
you doing,
Mike.
bud? I'm not sure he knew
Hi,
what
Mike.
show this. I'm not sure
Get
he knew
out.
what. Jeez.
Yeah, Alex would love Quest.
Oh, that would end in such a disaster.
I'm
That's why we
assuming it has
need
to
it.
do with the N64.
Yes.
Quest's entire gimmick, Alex. So he runs a Twitter/Blue Sky account called Quest 64 Official, where his entire gimmick is he just posts nothing but Quest 64 propaganda.
And he's also been trying to do like educational stuff about the N64. He has like
Ew.
he
He's
has
trying-
basically the entire library.
Can I make a hate page?
No, because he won't care. He'll probably
No, he
fight.
will not.
He'll probably fight you because he's that kind of he's that good at it. What he does. He's also trying to find the Buck Bumble singer. Apparently,
He's
Why? Why? would
Why
you
not?
want to
because
find
nobody
that?
knows who it is.
Good.
Nobody knows.
It's a good thing.
That's not a good thing.
It's a terrible song.
fair,
I
but I
think-
mean,
I still want to know who sang that.
I'd love
okay?
to know the backstory behind that.
Yes.
I would
But
not.
so I'm not sure.
hate
I'm not
that
sure
song.
Quest knew what show this was for, because his question was, "Do you think the 3DO's fate would have changed significantly if the planned online services would have panned out, or do you think consoles simply weren't in the right market for online play that early in the 90s?" Looking at you, Sega Channel.
It needed a turtle.
My Sega channel catching strays. I mean, the Super Nintendo had an online thing as well, and it didn't work out either.
Was it online? I always thought it was like a broadcast system.
Yeah, well, Sega Channel was kind of the same thing. Both of them were
True.
like broadcast shit that had like online functionality, and yeah, neither. But Nintendo's never left Japan, whereas
True.
Sega's did. So, no, online would not have saved the 3DO. The
No,
infrastructure was not there at the time for online gaming. I mean, when it hit the Dreamcast in '99, like it was there, but it still wasn't like the big thing. Like, because even when we hit the PS2, Xbox, like most people don't even realize the GameCube could go online, and there are a couple of online GameCube games. Like, I didn't know that at the time, like until many years later. So, like, the infrastructure wasn't there until the 360. So it didn't really matter, honestly.
Yeah.
Unless you had a
Even-
PC.
True. And even then, the 3DO, as much as I love the 3DO because it's such a weird fucking thing, it was dead on arrival from the start. Like, just the
It was coming in for all the wrong reasons.
this $700 price tag doomed it, and then like it was just the entire concept of the system, while fascinating, was never going to work.
It should have never left the conceptual stage, honestly. Like, it just wasn't, like, they didn't really realize what they were getting into. You know, it's like why most small businesses fail. They don't realize what they're getting into until they're in it. You know,
Yes.
And the 3DO was just another unfortunate one. It's not the only console of the 90s that bit off way more than they could chew, but it's just one of the more notable ones.
True. Okay. Thanks, Quest. This was more for G&C, but it's okay. So the next question.
He doesn't listen to any of these shows. What are you talking about?
No, not at all.
He's too busy delivering the mail.
True. So the next question is from our boy Dre from Fine Time. He asked, do you have any hot takes on pork rinds?
It's so random.
Pork rinds are perfectly average. They're fine.
Is it a hot take to say they're okay? Like
I mean, that's my only opinion on them. I've had a couple in my day. I'm like, not bad. But if I eat more than like 3 of them, I get kind of queasy. So I can do like here and there.
See, I remember like me and Alex, like our dad would like eat them all the time. And I remember he was like eating them once and he's like, you want a pork rind? I'm like, sure. And I eat it. He's like, you know what it is? I'm like, no. He's like, dried pig intestine. I'm just like, okay. And I kept eating it. I was just like, all right.
I don't think I've ever had a pork rind.
No, because because you heard him say that after I ate one and you were like, no.
Ew. I did. I drew you a beautiful drawing, Bill.
we need
is that a Christmas tree?
Alex, you need to screen
cap on the coin in it.
you need to screen cap that and send it to me so I can post it in the server.
No, just that image of her. That image of her holding it up to the camera has to be the thumbnail.
Yes. Tag Quest.
Well,
knowing him, he'd just be like, if you're okay with being wrong. That's what he would say.
Oh, I gotta add stink lines. I forgot. Hold on. gotta add more to this.
Smells good, boys.
I didn't realize like pork rinds had like they like flavored them like chips too. Like there's all sorts of different kinds.
Yeah, Cool Ranch pork rinds.
Like if you didn't,
I know, I would die.
Like I'm not gonna lie, if someone gave you them and didn't tell you what they were and you were just eating them, you'd probably think they were chips and then be like, oh.
Yeah. I've tried pork rinds a couple of times and I found them overwhelmingly underwhelming.
I just think they're fine. Like they're like the most like they're a food.
Yeah. I'm curious to what Dre's take on pork rinds is. Dre, please tell me. I want to know.
We'll interrogate him during episode 69. Just be like, pork rinds.
Like, what is your take on pork rinds, sir?
So
you know he has like a dissertation written about pork rinds because that's fucking Dre. Yeah.
So what's hilarious is this must have started a random food tangent because then the next question is from ScrapDog15, who just joined the server today. But he asked, in your humble opinion, what are your top three condiments?
That's a tough one.
For me,
I don't even think I can name 3 I like.
I'm gonna say Chick-fil-A sauce, just because everyone likes Chick-fil-A sauce, apparently. Honey Dijon mustard on a sandwich is great. There's this like local Chipotle ranch sauce I like to buy every now and then. I'd probably say that. Like it's good on a sandwich.
Fair.
That's about all I got. Anyone else?
I just like mustard. I don't like ketchup. I don't like mayo. I don't like ranch. Barbecue is whatever. I only like mustard. But like the spicy mustard, you know?
Yes.
I like that shit.
Spicy brown.
Yeah. Or there's a brand, I don't know if you guys have it. It's called Mr. Mustard. And it's like the hot kind. Like you need a spoon to scoop it out. That's how
in the little jar.
Yeah, that shit is so fucking good. I love it so much.
So we could do a mustard tier list.
I could do a mustard tier list.
We need to just do these. Honestly, we gotta push.
I love mustard. Like I don't know. There's something about it I just really like.
Honestly, like water bottle, it has to be for G&C, but we should just do these as like G&C. Not G. as super pod specials.
Yes.
Oh hell yeah!
Get everybody in on this. Yeah.
I want
that'd be
in.
great.
Don't exclude me.
No,
I will invite
you
you.
are coming in. Absolutely.
Yes. Oh, I updated my drawing.
Oh,
I added
jeez.
the lines.
The poop emoji.
Or
Are those cracks on your screen?
Yeah, I
I
dropped
can
it.
see them. Jesus Christ.
I dropped it. I haven't. It's been like that for a year. I haven't been able to fix it.
Well, she never leaves her house, so it's not like it bothers her.
It's fine. It's fine.
So I don't know if this makes me weird, but I'm a big fan of horseradish brown mustard.
Oh, that stuff is good.
I like that kick, you know.
Yeah, I do. It's a different kick than like say like a pepper spice, you know, like it hits you real hard in the nose and then it just vanishes. It's great.
Clean out your sinuses real quick.
Yeah. Like when you get like when you get like sushi and it comes with wasabi, you know, it's just the green dyed horseradish, but it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, real wasabi. Holy, I don't know if you guys have had real wasabi, but wow.
Oh yeah, we've got it at the.
Oh yeah.
You'll find like
I had
a
it in
occasion.
Japan.
Well, yeah, she actually went to the source.
That's fair.
She went to John Wasabi's house.
Well, they would put it in like the sashimi sushi, but they would hide it under like between the rice and the fish. So sometimes you'd eat it and then you'd go wasabi, and you'd
Like,
go
holy
like that. And you were like, no.
I'd be like, just tell me it's there. I want to know.
Surprise. Pain.
But to answer the question, I gotta say honey mustard tops the list. I guess it really depends on my mood. There was Burger King hasn't had it in a long time, but that old Kung Pao sauce they had, I loved that shit.
Yeah, I remember that sauce. Yeah, it was interesting.
They got rid of it when I was working there too. It was so mad because I had like unlimited access to it.
You guys remember McDonald's did the Szechuan sauce and it was like a whole fucking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made a whole big deal about it on Rick and Morty for a while.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was. I lost a lot of faith in humanity when that happened. And then the sauce was very average. It was nothing.
Yeah, it's just teriyaki sauce.
It's like McDonald's has like their things. Like there's like the fillet of fish, the fucking McRib, the Szechuan sauce, like the fucking what's the Shamrock Shake?
Oh, that's good. Or Grimace.
Say the Shamrock Shake and the Grimace Shake were good.
Well, I always think of that.
I went there yesterday. They now have IBC root beer on tap, and I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, they got rid of Barks. They used to have Barks.
I mean, I love Barks, but like IBC on tap, fuck yeah, I love IBC. It's great.
I always think of like the Family Guy episode where like it's like one of those like cutaways, and it's like Stewie at a drive-through, and the guy in front of him's like, "I'll have a Shamrock Shake," and Stewie's like, "It's July."
Can I have 6,000 chicken vaginas? And a sausage McBiscuit.
You ever actually order fajitas that way?
Hmm?
You ever actually order fajitas that way?
What, vaginas? No.
Yeah, I have.
With jalapenos on the side?
My wife was very embarrassed.
At work today, I was helping a coworker like do some filing, and I looked at one of the sheets and it said Regina on there, and I said, "Oh, Regina," and they all were like, "What the fuck, dude?" Like, what? Regina, Canada. What was your
similar spirit?
What was your
the last sauce, Worcestershire sauce.
What's this here sauce? Yeah.
What's here?
What's this here?
What's this here sauce? Yeah. See, honey mustard. I don't hate honey mustard. I just hate that like that's what everybody uses is honey mustard, and a lot of times it's way too sweet.
Yeah, it depends on the brand.
Yeah.
I like honey mustard to have a little bit of a kick to it, but it's still recognizably honey mustard.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like spicy or anything. It's just sometimes it's way too sweet, and it's like you could just give me honey. I'll just dip my tendies in honey.
I feel remiss if I didn't bring it up. Talking about condiments, we have to bring up green ketchup again. Like that was
oh my god,
the worst thing in the world.
That was amazing. They should bring it back.
No, it wasn't.
But also I hate ketchup, so I have a searing hatred for ketchup.
What if they had green mustard? Would you be in?
I'd try it. I'd be like, this looks like the ooze that made the Ninja Turtles, but I'll put it on my hot dog. Why not?
I just love those Heinz Easy Squeeze pictures of like the purple ketchup sprayed across the fries, and it's just the most putrid image you'll ever look at in your life.
It's like Grimace took a dump on him.
Pretty much.
Grimace.
Now with extra
You do it.
cancer.
Yes.
Fun
So make it
fact.
taste good.
I looked on eBay to see if you can buy like people are selling the
Of course
Easy
you
Squeeze.
can.
And
course
I
you
my
can.
my favorite one was like someone was selling it for $500, and the best thing is the description was used, and I'm just like, what?
So it was open.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
long
God.
was that sitting in your fridge, buddy?
I mean that shit's probably rotting, but whatever. Actually, I don't know the amount of chemicals probably in there. It might be fine.
Yeah, Heinz Easy
Yeah.
Squirt Blast in Green. It has Shrek on it with a sticker offer.
Oh hell
See,
yeah!
I remember the Grinch tie-in.
$2. It is.
I remember there was a Grinch tie-in at one point too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Christmas.
It
time.
has make
It's-
offer. Should I offer him $1?
Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
Do
see what
it.
happens.
Right now.
Make it a
Doing it.
display piece.
I'm gonna see. Let's see. Offer $1. It says.
It'll probably ban you. Be like, no.
No,
Well, with
because,
shipping
like,
and tax,
oh,
it would be like $5. I'm gonna make the offer. I don't care. It's not like he's gonna say yes. Offer
you will,
sent.
maybe you'll have to
You have been 5 minutes later. You have been blocked by seller.
Next
Though
thing you know,
you
he's gonna send you a case of 50.
Hell yeah! Oh,
Like,
sick.
get these things out of my house.
Bro, you can buy vintage Heinz Easy Squirt green ketchup pajama pants. Holy shit!
Oh,
Why?
I wear those.
For $30, they're size small, so I couldn't fit in them. That's
Oh
awesome.
boy.
It's like
I
a
would just
button-up.
fit in them, and
There-
I'm not a
there's
large
a-
man.
Oh, there's a graphic button-up shirt, Heinz Easy Squirt. What the hell? That's awesome.
What makes it graphic?
You don't want to know.
So back on our questions, we got
Oh yeah,
a,
Q&A.
we got a last minute question from our good buddy Jerry over at Superpod Saga, Super Ghost Radio, and Retro Rehab.
Jerry?
Also co-founder of the network. He asked us, would you rather 1, get a Switch 2 early and for free, but you can only ever play just the Switch 2 for a full year? I mean, that's perfect for Alex.
Old.
Or 2, have every game in a single collection you've always wanted, but you can't play that console for a full year. Well, I mean, as a collector, who plays your video games? You just put them on the shelf and look at them.
Shut up.
Just the show.
I say this as the person who does this.
I need to read this. Let's see. I get a Switch 2 early and for free, but you can only play just the Switch 2. Have every game in a single collection you've always wanted, but you can't play that console for a year. What?
Zach, you turned
What?
into a robot.
Oh, I did? Perfect. I don't know why. Am I still a
Okay,
robot?
you're better now.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
The best was just
I don't know
before
what,
that.
I don't know what happened.
The best part is it's just for you reading the question.
Yes. Yes. I secretly turn on a robot filter. I don't know. If I have the Switch 2, can I play whatever's backwards compatible on it that I own? Because they've said
we
it's
don't-
backwards compatible, but we don't know to the extent yet.
Well,
So-
he says you can only play the console. So I'm pretty sure that means it's free game.
I mean, sure, I guess, because I don't want to like not play, like I don't want to not play my Xbox for a year. It'd be hell.
So
I mean,
I think the way he phrased it is you get the Switch 2 early, but you can only play the Switch 2 for a year. So my guess would mean,
I'd
I guess
probably live with that.
theoretically you could play the regular if it's backwards compatible the way we hope it is. Yeah, I think theoretically you could play your old Switch games. That's not really cheating there.
Yeah, it would help.
It's a no-brainer for me. My Switch was recently stolen, so I need a replacement.
Who stole your?
I'm not getting into that right now.
Yeah, it's,
It's a whole thing. It's a
Oh,
whole
boy.
thing.
Oh.
You have to fight. You have to fight somebody.
I'd rather not.
Fair enough.
That's a whole bag of worms that I don't plan on opening right now.
So I have
Fair.
the easy answer to this question. I would go for option 2 and get a full Saturn collection, I could live with not playing Saturn for a year. I can play anything else. So,
I mean, by that logic, then would I just get the console if I don't have the console?
he doesn't specify, so yes.
Then I'd get a full PS2 library. Put it in the storage unit.
Your room would just be
yeah, you wouldn't have room.
Yeah. All just to make my friend play hurdy-gurdy again.
Hell yeah. The copies of Just Dance alone would take up a wall.
Think about all the versions for Wii.
Oh,
I love that image of it was like Just Dance like 2022, I think, and it says all the consoles, then Wii's just sitting in the corner, and everyone's like,
"Yeah,
you're still alive, you bastard! You're still alive."
And the only reason they stopped making them for the Wii was because Nintendo put away their approval kits or verification kits for Wii. Otherwise, they'd still be making them for Wii even now.
Because every person who played Just Dance had a Wii sitting around it. They were super cheap.
Oh yeah, the only time I ever played Just Dance was on the Wii.
Yeah,
the only time I ever played it. It was great.
And Just Dance players don't care about the graphics at all, so it was like perfect.
Yeah,
because they're dancing.
I just love the fact that the final Just Dance came out on both Switch and Wii, but not Wii U. Like, there's just something funny about that.
You can technically play it on Wii U.
Backwards
compatibility, yeah.
Which is a really funny side note there.
It's
dunk
wacky.
on the Wii U some more. Why not?
All right, and then
Quest very mad.
And then Boss Man came in with one final question: would you rather have fingers for toes or toes for fingers?
Such an Aaron-ass question.
Theoretically, I guess fingers for toes, because then you could be like a monkey and you could pick things up with your feet.
Well, you could do more things, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
more options
toes.
that
Yeah,
way.
why would you pick the toe for fingers option? Like, that's just dumb. Just have finger feet.
Well, if you have fingers for toes, it's not like your hands turn into feet,
Well,
or your
yeah,
feet
you
turn
still
into
got your
hands.
hands. You just you have
true.
double hands.
Well, just imagine imagine a foot, but instead of your toes, it's just like long, gross fingers coming out of them.
Some
Yeah, but then you
people's
could,
toes look
Like I can't use these.
Then you
Where
could
is
I could be like Beast from
this
X-Men.
guy.
you could be like that asshole on the plane and put your foot up on the edge and then just touch people on the shoulder and be like,
Imagine their wiki feet rating.
Oh God.
I'm sure there's a Reddit page like rate my feet or something.
Now, you don't know wiki feet, Bill?
Yeah, you don't.
No, I'm aware of
Okay.
I was about to say, Bill.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have they rate people too. It's
I'm
crazy.
aware. I'm aware. It's lovely. Lovely shit.
Well, yeah, Bill buys the feet pics. You didn't know this?
He secretly makes the feet pics.
Yeah.
You thought he was collecting games this whole time.
Oh, that's the collecting.
You see,
Explains all those DMs I get in the middle of the night.
you think this is a master system, but it is secretly a foot.
One's foot looks like a master.
Why is there a foot in there, Bill? Whose foot is that? Bill?
My last victims.
Bill?
It's the Inspector Gadget foot, from that movie.
Go.
They have the foot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the foot, and it just picks randomly.
It's like it's tapping. It's tapping.
Kick the ball. Kick the ball.
Kick the ball. God, that movie
is great.
So bad.
the best kind of bot.
Oh God. Oh yeah, and they threw in the Yahoo.
Oh yeah, back when Yahoo was relevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
that
was a
ends
staple when I was growing up.
So that ends the Q&A portion of this
Thank
episode.
God.
Alex is like, I'm tired of this shit.
Tireless grandpa.
We appreciate all of your questions, everybody. Though that was really fun.
I know.
I love the random ones too.
Alex says, "Fuck off."
The random
Why
ones
am I
are always
here?
the best.
There's no my question, so that's not fun.
Oh, Alex.
Yeah, we need 14 Alex questions each.
None of them directed at Matt, so she gives a second set of questions just for Matt later.
Has that happened? episode come out yet?
I don't think so.
Because I scrubbed through the last one. I was like, where is it?
Yeah, you're not gonna see that for at least another 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Damn
So that being said, though, I think it's time now we bring up the Run the Gauntlet Cringe Edition. Before we start this,
about this.
I want to. There's nothing that'll get us.
Oh, I forgot about this too. No.
Okay.
I've looked at it before. It says safe for work, and they're not kidding. It's fine.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
It'll just give you a virus. No, it's cute.
Oh.
Nope.
So what do I do? Do I just
tap the picture, and it's a video.
Hi, my name is Carla Shaw. You can stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one. I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
Hi, I'm Todd LaRue.
Damn right.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one. I feel like a deer in the headlights of love.
What is that?
You've got a big storm,
coming.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one. Can I ask you kind of a weird question?
Please.
You could
Yes.
stop at 5 or 6 stores or just one.
What?
I am the queen of the universe. The waves part, and they engulf me, and the water is warm.
Or just one. I can see the Statue of Liberty from here.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just
That's just me in
I
real
can't
life.
stand it when she touches me. People say that time heals all wounds.
You know what this just made me realize is I do this in real life.
Yeah, she does. She does that old man kick every now and then. I'm like, Alex, stop.
I'm like,
I thought it'd be like you go up to people and say, "Can I ask you kind of a weird question?" and then finger guns.
oh yeah, I've done that before. You know what this also made me think of? I had to sit through a safety training today, and the whole time in the video, it was talking about ergonomics. The whole time, this kid is talking, and he's just doing this. Every word, he opens his hands and closes them like this, with the full like this. We all have the training. Just
understand your accent.
Your accent.
Next bus to Bikini Bottom.
Think of that. Oh yeah, but this is me, so it's not cringe unless I'm cringe. Bill, am I cringe?
We're all cringe.
All right, I guess
We
I
all
am.
have the cringe parts of us. Yes.
I literally do this.
You embrace the cringe.
I mean, yeah.
That's the most non-cringe thing you can do is just embrace it.
Yes.
All right, let's do a couple more and then we'll end this off.
I was gonna say yes. I think it's if you scroll down, it'll say next video. Yeah, or keep going, next level. Yeah.
Let's see how far we can go.
Oh, this one's. Oh god, this one's bad.
Oh no.
boy.
You can read. Do you want to read the little description?
Okay. So the description for this one is awkward kissing. I apologize to audio listeners. This might be a little hard to understand.
Just an ASMR here.
Yeah. But for video listeners, the thing is awkward kissing on a first date. An awkward encounter with a couple on a first date when the chick just isn't into it at all. Watch her attempt to dodge this clueless idiot's attempt to kiss her.
Oh no.
This is bad.
Boy.
Yes. Come on. Come on.
Oh no.
It's your life.
Oh.
Take a chance. I'll take a chance when I'm ready.
Oh no.
Oh no, the hand.
Oh no.
I don't like what he's doing with his hands.
He's like,
I warned you.
Jesus.
Oh no.
Walked away.
Oh God.
God.
Credit to her for like,
Holding it in.
being as
Not
smooth
running
as
away.
she could. Yeah. Because
His-
I think this is from a show on like MTV. Because there's some other clips from this of like awkward first date shit. Yeah, there's one with this like guy, like he brings a girl up, like in a car or whatever, and he's like asking her out to a concert, and he has these like little toy boats to like ask her. He's like, we've been on a friendship, but now we're gonna have a relationship, and it is awful. It's so bad.
If you have to bring
I'll find it and I'll send it to you guys.
Oh,
It is.
that
Oh
needed
God,
to be in
it's
this
so bad.
If you need to bring props to ask someone out, I think you've made a horrible mistake in judgment.
Yeah.
You made a horrible mistake, or your name is Gallagher.
I love the fact too that she's like just like trying to like push away, and he just keeps like getting like in there, like forehead, like
he's like, come on, take a chance.
Meanwhile, he's got like that like goobery like face the whole time, like
it's like he is desperate.
Oh yeah. I didn't like his hands though. His hands were getting a little close to certain places. I was like,
yeah.
Oh boy,
not good.
So
that guy, we gotta look this guy up, find out why he's in jail now.
so we're running low on time. We'll do one more.
We can go a little longer.
Okay,
Yeah.
It is a special occasion.
This is pretty fun. Yes, it's a special occasion.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's watch it more because this is pretty funny.
Yeah,
right.
we'll do a couple more.
Come on.
Next level.
Okay. There we go. Oh, is that suck? Yep, it is.
Yep. And some of these are pretty short too. So
I will preface though, like being real, Zuck's living the fucking life right now. Like, have you seen pictures of him recently? Like,
no.
He doesn't.
He looks like he looks like a supervillain. Okay.
I don't know. He's been like out surfing. He's like ripped now. It's like fucking weird. Like he just doesn't give a shit anymore.
I mean, he's still like a weird alien potato face man.
True.
So.
True.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny how much he doesn't care anymore, and he's like fucking just living life.
Yeah.
That being said, though, Mark Zuckerberg 10 evil seconds. Mark Zuckerberg once again with his jokes that only he laughs at. So this is peak Zuckerberg, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a good chance that most of your users are already on Facebook, and for the ones who aren't, they probably will be soon.
Jesus.
No.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He always was kind of a goob, like back in the day. I like the screen pause, just like, yeah.
Are you struggling?
Oh,
This one's bad. Yeah.
Oh boy. Tesla Motors 2014 shareholders meeting. Super genius asks Elon Musk for a job as a future CEO at Tesla Motors. He's a level 2 stage as well, so you're looking at a very advanced mind.
I mean, look at him.
Just a quick follow-up. I've been asking to speak to you now for 2 years, to talk to you, to tell you that I'm also a super genius like yourself.
Okay.
I'm not sorry.
I'm not sure I'm one, but all right.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm just saying serious. This is to all benefit of Tesla shareholders in the world. I am a capitalist like yourself. I am also a level 2 stage. I've been waiting for 10 years now for someone to give me a full second look. And if they did, they would see a very advanced mind in front of them.
I'm engrossed in the sign language lady in the corner.
Dude sounds like he's about to cry.
Okay. I mean, I'm not sure what a second look in what I'm not sure in what regard.
I would like to come on board as vice chairman of Tesla.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Shoot your shot,
well,
bro. Shoot your shot.
We don't really have a vice chairman spot, but Yeah, I mean, I think that's you know, yeah, I don't think I'd have to say no. I'm probably sorry.
I'm sorry. I can also apply for a future CEO position, but I would, at least I would like to come on the board of directors. I apologize. This is to the benefit of Tesla shareholders.
I think we need to move on to another question. My apologies.
I apologize. Thank you for your time.
All right.
Oh.
So
it's
was
bad,
this?
It's bad when you make somebody sympathize with Elon Musk. Like,
Yeah.
This was 2014. Was he still like kind of liked at this point?
Yeah. People hadn't learned how much of a shithead he was yet.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm like trying to think. I'm 2014. I'm pretty sure he was still like a meme. Like people were like, he's the savior on Reddit because Redditors are weird.
I mean, people still think that, but you know,
fair. But
we're
I'm not gonna
going
lie.
there.
The whole time I'm watching the sign language lady, and I'm just like, at first I was like, what is she doing? I'm like, oh, it's.
I always watch the sign language people. They're great.
It always reminds me of that like one like the fake sign language person who somehow got on stage that one time.
I remember reading about that. Yeah.
Well, because I always
and then they were just like, "I'm sorry."
I always had that thought though, because I like watched
that sign language for "I'm sorry." It's that.
Oh.
Oh.
That's the only thing I remember.
I just always remember seeing and being like, you know, I just do random like shit like this, and I'm sure like somebody in the audience will think it's real, and like.
Yeah, the people
I'm pretty sure
don't
that's
know sign language.
Well, I think that's funny because I think the majority of people were convinced it was a real person, and then like the few people who were actually there who needed sign language were like, "What the fuck?
What's this lady doing?"
All right.
That one was pretty cringy.
Yeah.
What do we got next?
Oh man!
Oh
boy!
I just had to read the title and knew. Oh.
Just read the description. Wow, the description's pretty bad.
High school rap battle fight. During a high school rap battle, this dumbass thinks bringing up a recent car accident where a couple of their fellow students were killed would go over well with the crowd. Ooh.
Oh boy!
All right,
it's a short clip. It's a short one.
You know, my reaction is the same as this girl's face. Like, all right, let's see this.
Smack this guy. Why you got me battling the wackest guy from St. Matthew High? It's like you because my raps are fly. And I know everyone in your fucking school wish you're the one in the car crash that died.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! What the fuck is your problem, buddy? You better fucking run away, buddy! Run away! What the fuck, buddy? Fucking
Well, that took a turn.
Yeah,
that was a little uncomfortable.
That was a bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I love the fact that
and
like
the flow wasn't even good. Like what the hell?
Well, I love the fact that like they're all into it, and the second that happens, it's just like completely like, oh shit.
Like, immediate turn. Like that's a heel turn right there, brother.
Like this guy right here, like he didn't have to say a word, just that face, like perfectly sums it up. Like he won. Like
I'm surprised he didn't get laid out. Like
I thought
I was thinking he was gonna get punched.
I did too.
I was waiting for it.
I'm surprised. Like
I'm sure he did afterwards.
I'm pretty sure everybody.
Well, you could see him running away. Like you could see him in the back running away.
He sold it, but yeah, like that didn't work out too well.
No,
like that got uncomfortable real quick.
Oh yeah.
You know what that reminded me of was that chick who did a Halloween costume of a Boston Marathon runner that one year.
Oh
yeah, that was bad.
Yeah,
that didn't go over well either.
No.
Yakers.
All right, what do we got next? All right.
I love this. I love this one. This is so good.
I'm already interested. We're so
good.
We're so cheesecake parody. The Cheesecake Factory in Buffalo parodied "Fancy" by Iggy Azalea for a competition about why they are happy to work there. I already see where this is going.
I think
just letting you know ahead of time, it's the whole song.
Oh god,
all 4 fucking minutes. So we could end it on this one.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's literally the whole song.
It's so Is the song playing it like, or is
no? It is like it's not the song itself. It's like they like remade the whole song.
So we won't get
unless a bot is like really good, but I doubt it.
Okay.
I doubt it.
That face is great.
Hi, welcome to the Cheesecake Factory. How are you guys doing today? Line and
Can we get 2 waters, please?
First thing first, I'm your waitress. I'm smart and got my bachelor's degree.
Oh boy.
But I'm still in the restaurant business. Guess I'm a doctor, giving lessons in allergenics. Should I know if there's gluten in this? Drop it off and check back just like this. Slice of Adam, slice of Craig, slice of Chris. Slip resistant doesn't mean they ain't still slipping. Taking all the orders right, never miss ring.
I like the other employees just trying to work.
Back. Bring the food in, bring my drinks back. Martini spilling, you should taste that. We're so fancy, see our tasting clothes. We're the best cheesecake. From LA to Buffalo.
Such an uncomfortable photo.
I'm so sweaty. Because I'm on Expo. Want to go home because it's about to snow. Guest said, do you take debit? We only take credit. Our guests from around, they all think that we're whack and ask, where's Penny? And we say, who is that? Donate peanut butter September 1st, you're wanted. Better get it in on time. Or donate money, that's fine. And swear we're going to give so much that we're the cheesecake that shines. Buffalo is in the slice. Give back and make headlines. Just can't worry about no basics, gotta keep that smile. Now tell me who that do that. Put them straws in bouncer mugs, I thought you knew that. CCF, the name's in bold. We've been working making the cash is always the goal. We're so cheesecake. When the kitty knows, we made a calendar.
When I die.
With the DTs of Buffalo. We're so cheesecake. We were on Scoops Live. Remember our names got more to show. Crash the bus tubs, make side work a priority. Impress
More
the
people
guests.
trying to work.
And what they want, yeah, keep on.
How quick do you think she got fired after
Patty
this?
paper, breadcrumbs, all the
More
above.
promoted.
Wings,
Yeah.
make it deluxe. Grab up
They
a
saw the
towel, you
video
won't
and
get to
said,
touch. Ow!
This place
That's-
is close.
Best part is those orders are probably late because of this bullshit.
Still deciding how you want that.
So long.
Got my whole section
I don't-
asking how I does that.
Oh, I'm
Hot
guessing
plate,
these are
hands
employees,
off, don't touch
and- 'cause
that.
I don't think the
Look at it, I
customers
bet you
consented
wishing you
to
could
this.
munch that. It's just the way you like it, huh? Tastes so good, he's wishing you would share a bite. Never turn down cheesecake. Turning these tables, must be always on the run, like.
I popped my stress ball.
That's not bad.
Right. This man is my. I like this guy. He's into
Where
it.
we at? Where we at?
He should have sung
CCF.
this.
That do that. CCF. Where we at? CCF.
This girl's just not into it. She's just kind of like, okay, I'm here. This guy right here is like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't
have to get a new one.
All right, what happened? I was off.
Oh, you broke it! No!
That was so.
That video
was-
is stressing me out.
That was so cringy.
I think I don't think we can go beyond that.
Yeah. That was
I like this stress ball a lot.
that was wonderful.
We
I
stress
have
the
my
stress
backup
ball.
one.
He pulls out
This
her-
one's
her-
more loud though. Did you hear
Lovely.
that?
No. All right, listeners, we need to send her a new stress ball.
So
Did you hear that?
Well, now Bill knows what he's gonna get her for Christmas.
yeah.
There you go. We got
I'll
it.
get her a bunch of them.
It looks like it has a poop.
It has an N64 coming out of its butt.
Hey,
That better be the title.
that
Add it
being,
in.
that being said, that was a trip. I don't know if I could take much more of that. That was
Oh, it gets
You know-
worse.
the Cheesecake Factory alone always like makes me feel dead inside when I go. So
I love the Cheesecake Factory.
I'm aware. And do
Free
It's
bread.
okay. It's
Get
okay.
bread.
you remember the time we went and like the guy like assumed like gender norms and like gave you my salad and me your sandwich?
Yes. I was like, I want my. I think it was a burger. I think
Yeah, you ordered a burger and I ordered a salad, and the guy just gave you the salad out
I
of instinct.
was
And
like,
I
I
was just
want
like,
my fucking burger.
I was like, excuse me.
I remember once I was on a date, and this is back when I had long hair, and the guy who brought us the food, he came up from behind us. So when he had the stuff, he's like, "Here you go, ladies," and then it went around. But then I think he noticed. But then I think he noticed me, and then got real quiet. And then when he walked away, and I remember looking at him, I'm like, "That motherfucker has long hair. What the hell is wrong with him?"
See, that happened
was
to me.
great.
And Alex.
That was iconic.
That happened to me and Alex once, where like the waitress comes up and she's like, "Well, how are you ladies doing?" And I just looked over. She went, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir." And I'm just like,
"Oh yeah, this dude didn't say a thing after that. He was dead quiet."
She tried to save it, and I'm just like sitting there going like, "Yeah, and your tip is now in half."
No.
I kid. I was making a Friends reference.
Hey, that shit used to happen to me all the time. It doesn't help that I'm a short guy.
No, I played it off. We paid. Yeah, I remember that. I think the most awkward was the one waitress that came over and was like, "You two make a great couple," and I just looked at her and went,
That happens, I audibly barf. I'm not afraid to. I literally will look at the waitress and just go,
"No, that time you try."
I think we're gonna end on incest, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for tuning in to
This
Gaming.
isn't Oshinoko.
Happy 200, guys. Happy 200.
Oh,
That's so good.
And on that note, guys, thank you for joining us. All right,
Get him to a toilet.
Pop the other one now.
He had a baby.
Alex,
Alex,
you gave him a hernia. You gave him a hernia.
I might as well just pop the rest of it out.
I feel bad for all the audio listeners right now.
You gotta watch this one. Bill,
I know,
finally can't be mad because I'm like, you can upload this one.
Alex is finally letting me post one of these.
Look, there we go.
It keeps getting worse.
Okay, yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Once again, guys, thank you for sticking around for all 200 episodes of
All right,
G&C.
wait, Bill. As a challenge, you can't use the cheater bar. Can't use it. You have to memorize all of them.
That's fine.
You're not opening a new tab.
No, no cheating.
Here's where we can see him, Bill.
The cheater tab.
Hand check. Hand
All
check.
fine. I'll do it this. Look at my hat. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh, I know what to do.
It's the Ricky Bobby.
Bill,
Ricky Bobby, just.
every podcast.
Oh yeah.
No, but the fingers, you have to touch the fingers each time. Test it.
That
You
being
at
said,
Nintendo.
that being said, once again, guys, thank you for joining us as we just on. I don't know what show this.
It's gonna be confusing this time,
man. We ruined him.
The Gaming Collecting Podcast can be found on all the major podcasting platforms, particularly Apple Podcast and Spotify. You can also check us out over on the SuperPod Network. That is superpodnetwork.com. It's banners at the bottom. It's going to stay there because you'll see. Watch this. At the SuperPod Network, you can find all sorts of awesome shows, blogs, videos. We're currently in the middle of doing SNES month, where we're all covering our favorite SNES games. So look forward to that. And on the network, you can find great shows like Super Pod Saga, Super Ghost Radio, Retro Rehab, Tommy's Video Game Ride Along.
Oh, you're not cheating.
A Novel Console, Bar Silence, Fine Time, the Elder Trolls Gaming Podcast, Remember 64, Gaming Together, Friday Night Gamecast, our three shows, Gaming Collecting, the 3DO Experience, Geek Addicts, and the Retro Wildlands, Press B to Cancel, and
pre-order bonus.
Newest member, the pre-order bonus. I did it.
Wow.
Wow.
Proud of you.
I didn't forget
Proud.
Tommy. I didn't forget Tommy this time.
How
Now we
could
can
we
fact
forget
check.
Tommy?
Well, that killer question, he had to be in the forefront of your mind.
I know, right? No, but once again, guys,
This is
thank
how
you
much
for
goop was was in the dog.
Jesus Christ!
My God,
She just ripped its
All that-
intestines out.
how
All
many
that
mozzarella
stress.
sticks did he eat?
Too
That's-
many.
This is.
That looks like the beginning of a mozzarella stick.
Actually, there's a little bit more. There's a
I
little
just
bit
think of
more.
like 76 slices of American cheese.
I got
74,
some more.
75, 76. Homer, did you stay up all night eating American cheese? Marge, I think I'm blind. It's probably not the right number, but
It's close enough.
that being said, everybody, once again, thank you for joining us, and we will see you all later.
No,
Bye-bye.
no,
Have a good one.
no.